Oh yeah, this was the caricature weekend, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
the first of 3 weekends of extreme profitability. But
That's how I feel every time they're like, "Hey, can you work Friday and Saturday too?"
and
Okay,
Sunday.
I can't because shift's fun. But she working Sunday too. Fuck that.
Yeah, drawing people at a rich store branch opening or anniversary thing. Then drawing a bunch of lumberjacks at a birthday party in a brewery, and then Sunday, drawing people at a boot barn grand opening.
Dang. Get some sleep, my daughter.
She was typing something.
We're talking right now. I'm just bringing our yapping public.
I'm saying, is she here?
Oh,
She's at her desk.
she's not here though.
She's not here.
I would say she's not here though.
She's no longer at her desk. But she is recording, right? Yeah. So the session is being recorded.
Okay, well then we can give a recap. I didn't know all of that was being recorded.
Yeah.
There was no
Oops.
indication of when it started.
My bad.
Fun.
I think that might have been made known to me, but
It can be edited out in post.
Yeah, that's fine. I think it would be funny
It's
to
not gonna
leave
be.
some of it.
It's not gonna be. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
but
because I don't think it's gonna be.
in
It is raw
theory,
footage.
it could be edited out in post.
I wouldn't
What we
be
did last
upset
time,
if it didn't immediately come
Sagar
out.
we
be taking a nap.
Which kind of sucks because it's a anyway.
we finally got to the city. I can't remember if anything of note happened between when we picked up the stragglers on the side of the rail and ended that session, and when we got to the city last session.
Nope.
Cover.
You had a very long conversation with the
The commander.
man who was just trying to collect it. Basically, an entry fee.
That's true. Yep, we got to the city. There was a
Y'all were complaining about
Weird
25 gold.
customs agent, and we were really, really holding out to pay that entrance fee. To be fair, we thought it was 25 gold per person. And only when you clarified that it was 25 gold for all of us did we then were like, oh yeah, we can we just pay that. We can afford that one. And then
We're very
finally-
stingy.
Yeah, I mean that's a huge difference, right? That's
You have that goal over my
yours was
dead body.
25 and fucking 175 gold. Then got into the city, found a butcher, sold the meat, noted the name of the shop, or at least I hope one of you noted the name of the shop, to let the border guard know where we sold it, because we were gonna tell them. Then we were discussing what kind of hotel we should get.
Didn't we go with the fanciest one?
We did go with the fanciest one.
Emperor Suite.
And when we got there, we were exploring, and there was a letter addressed, because everyone apparently knows who Thalgar is. And there was a letter addressed to her, and now we're all going to the palace later. We're currently getting clothes because we look like bums currently, and I think we'd get kicked out So we had to go get suits, and dresses, and fancy clothes, and that's where we left off. Was going off on our separate ways to do that.
Just to clarify one thing, there was only one individual who said that they knew who Thalgar was outside of the note, and that was the receptionist at the hotel.
Damn, everybody knows who this bitch is. It's crazy.
Just one person. Not even no
God,
one
fucking
else
everybody.
in the city even gave Thalgar a second.
Can't
glance.
go anywhere with her. Everybody just fucking.
Well, we know
Genuflecting at her
her
feet.
Too famous. Too famous.
Because there was the receptionist who recognized her, but I don't think the receptionist recognized her, signaled the queen, got a letter printed, and then placed it in the room in the time that it took us to check in and go upstairs. So at least 2 people in the city recognized her on our way in.
That's fair.
And presumably, since there's a chain of command, that number is actually much higher. As that
Wow.
information is passed around. Wow, indeed.
Wow.
Wow. Anyway,
And now we're all
Yes,
out
there are
shopping.
obviously more people in the city
I was
that
going to say we're
know
clothing
who
montage
she
now.
is. It only one person who actually said that they recognized her. I am aware of the logistics of my statement. Thank you.
Yeah, but then we couldn't do the best thing, which is argue
I'm
semantics.
sorry. I will try and be architect specific, which is going to be very irritating for everyone else.
Down to the micrometer,
I don't mind it.
are we in Europe?
nanometer,
That's still.
Yorm up.
We
Nano
we do
yard.
some- Nano
Oh, we're
yard.
using
Nano yard.
yards. Okay. We've gone from using metric to just imperial units.
Something totally different.
my micro yard,
Not micro.
micro mile. You know what's even more funny? I didn't even realize the error of what I said until you started calling me out. And then I was like, wait a minute, inches.
Now, listen, I'm sure if you just keep changing the descriptor word in front of yard or mile, eventually it has to be something that's real.
They call it a Trump meter.
Everyone that
truck
within
meter
38
is-
refrigerators knows of Thalgar.
Yeah, in this house we use football fields. And
38
God-
Kohler refrigerators.
And,
I'm gonna start
and
converting all my measurements to the lab to imperial. See how long it takes. How
We
you
use
bitch at me.
refrigerators
Pro
and 30
flask.
racks for our measurements.
Perfect. That's
38 double door Kohler refrigerators.
Yeah, the lubricity is
How many NASCAR laps is
1/28 of an
that?
inch.
Like,
Well, then
How many
you're
hot dog
using-
lengths is it?
What racetrack is it? You know, are we talking?
it's the Kentucky Derby.
We're changing up the type of track we're using. Too. It's all the same.
So does
Listen,
my own ignorant
Point
thoughts
A,
can give me
however
so
long
much.
it
You
takes
just
from point A to point B.
you have this like donkey from Shrek vibe, just like shouting out whatever.
You're like racetrack. I'm like Kentucky Derby, and then my next one was
Kentucky
Greg.
Derby. It does have
How
a
far
link.
do
though.
horses even? I mean, how far do dogs even run when they're racing? Do they race in meters or yards?
I don't think they're thinking about how far it is. I think they're just
Yeah,
going.
you know what? That's a good point. Is this a
I
question
mean,
being
dog
asked
races
because of the dog?
technically chase a fake rabbit around the track, and they use the same track as a horse race. So it's whatever the measurement of the innermost loop of that track would be.
Is that as much as an Olympic-sized pool? Because I do know those are 50 meters. That's my only point of
Now
reference.
we're using the wrong meter.
All right, let's.
And that's only
Carry
like the
on.
diameter of the whole strap.
All right, I let this go too far. I let this go too far. I entertained it too
We
much.
all recording.
We are. And Linz is gonna hate us for having to trim so much all the time.
There's no trimming.
Trims.
Yeah,
True.
these things get uploaded as is.
Just
Raw.
raw. All right, cool.
Raw.
Wriggling. Is that
Oh,
Lado?
oh.
Typically,
Jesus, Lato. What? What do you want?
Bring him
Why
over
you jump so much?
is she
What
ends
you
the
want?
recording and starts
What do you want?
the process, and then I press the buttons to make it happen. That's how long it
Wait, what?
takes. is-
King.
She gets the process started, and then I either press the finish button or I simply turn off her computer when it's done uploading. Immediately after a session.
It sounds like Chris and mine's sleepy time routine, which is me starting to fall asleep on the couch and him waking me up and going like, should we move to the bed? And me being like,
Anyway, we should continue on.
anyway, we're shopping.
For shopping, I need new shoes.
I would like to get some shorts. Show off these calves.
Not the
You're gonna take
Bermuda suit.
shorts to meet royalty. I'm here for it, you know?
Tom Ford shorts.
Yeah.
The only way you should be in front of royalty, especially in Kador, is confident.
He's got a
Understood.
point.
They'll swallow you alive and eat you like a praying mantis, if not. They'll beat you to death, then burn you alive, and then keep you on bread and water for 6 weeks.
What?
No, I've seen it happen. It's crazy.
My word.
What's the point of keeping them on bread and water if they've been burned alive?
And beaten to death.
To extend the pain.
But they've already died.
They were beaten to death, but then burned back alive.
What a
Kador truly is terrifying.
Burning passion.
medical process.
Between this and the Sharknadoes, we really got the people. They listen.
Thankfully, Sharknadoes are not typically seen in the wintertime and are typically a spring to summertime danger. And more so towards the coast, not so much towards the inland where you are right now. However, there
goodness.
have been some category like 8s that have reached pretty close.
We got some tiger sharks up in the foothills.
Yeah.
You can find shark skeletons still scattered throughout the plains.
How do they have skeletons if they don't have bones?
What?
Sharks have bones.
Aren't they all
That's not
cartilage?
No.
Oh, where do you think we get like shark jaws from?
I could have sworn that they were like
Bro,
all
what?
cartilage for some reason.
There's a lot of
man.
cartilage, but they're not all cartilage.
Sharks
Dang.
being thrown left and right. You seem to have a fundamental misunderstanding of the shark biology.
Not. In what way?
They have bones.
Okay, granted, I did get that part wrong.
Sharks do not have bones. Sharks are cartilaginous
Ah!
fish, meaning their entire skeleton, including the jaw and skull, is made
What?
of cartilage.
Oh
Got
my
you.
god!
And then you can find the jaw bones. I was incorrect.
Oh my
I
gosh!
do not know my marine
That's
biology.
I got you. I was over here like,
You
I'm
were
pretty sure
trying
they
so
don't.
hard to
I'm super
gaslight
dumb then.
So we're like biologically technicality rules lawyering here, where it's like, no, sharks don't have bones. They have cartilage that is formed into the exact shape of bones and functions identical to bones, but it's not bones.
It's not. It's cartilage.
But I mean,
In the shape of
technically
bones.
correct is the best kind of correct.
It's true.
All right, that's it. I'm getting new mallet.
This is a pretty good.
I've never seen a shark before.
This is a pretty good session so far.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
we've made it real far.
You all
I can really
managed
see
to
why
complete your
it's so
shopping
important to have Lindsay here.
and get whatever outfits you desired for your meeting with the queen.
Just gonna get one of my Kadorian paladin get-ups cleaned.
My all white
And maybe some new boots.
I'll go and get a black cocktail dress.
Oh, I am. I did say in the last session that I was gonna keep Polly company, chaperone her.
True.
Money is no expense unless it's too expensive.
So hopefully, Guy has made sure that Polly gets something modest and respectful for this audience with the kid.
Polly gets the lowest cut motherfucking dress.
Do you
The highest thigh slit
really
possible.
think that I have any kind of persuasive skill with those two armed and ready?
When
We can hope.
y'all come back and guys got like when they come back, guys got some classy suit and shorts. Polly's got
These shirts are so fucking funny.
Polly's just got like a oversized, misshapen cocktail dress, and she's like, "All right, I'm gonna need to drink a lot of water to fill this up."
Now, I don't think you need to worry about filling that up anymore. I think you might be okay.
No, I'm gonna get a lot of one. She takes the water canteen from Miwa and just starts dumping it on her face. Just,
I've got 5 more.
Hmm?
She opens up a compartment and there's like 5 more water bottles strapped to like a panel.
Starts ripping open Evians.
I have the Fiji over
Huh.
here.
Now we just
water-
let this soak, and eventually I will expand into the form of this dress. Normally, I like to keep a more modest form for my capabilities, but I'm diverting all slime to the air.
Activate maximum overjiggle.
Hair shortens a little bit, and just like expand the dress.
Is it weird that it's working? I don't.
No, this is
It
standard.
doesn't hold for long.
Is it normal?
Eventually, I dehydrate.
Oh. Well,
But I got
She
at
seems
least
to
It should
have
an
an
be-
hour.
equilibrium
So
mass, but she can add more.
if she really wants to go like that, we
I
just
can
gotta
merely divert mass. It's all
keep her
watery.
hydrated, I guess.
Creature made of semi-liquid, such as yourself. What happens when you get dehydrated?
I become slightly smaller.
Do you get dehydrated enough? Do you just turn into a small cube?
No.
Disappear?
Most of the time, what you see me is like 20% water. So I just get a little bit more small. I'm not even close to my full power at 100% water. I only get to about 60% water, and that's good enough. As she continues just to like pour water over her arms and expose shoulders and just drenching the dress, you're like, it'll dry, it'll suck up.
Whoa.
So that's interesting. Well, what did everybody else get?
You like my shorts?
Nice.
They match my suit jacket.
They do match your suit jacket. I can't say I've seen a suit jacket worn with shorts, but I'm kind of here for it, you know?
I think it's very respectable. You're a very handsome, mysterious ranger.
Oh, thank you.
Your
You're
pads don't look
very
firm enough.
delightful and voluptuous.
Puts her like clutches her pearls. Oh, calm down there, guy.
Sorry, these shorts are giving me an undue amount of courage.
Don't be using that voluptuous word around here.
I'll try not to use
Very-
the V word.
Is there a place that I could get the the breastplate and pauldrons of my armor like adorned ceremonially, like a temporary thing.
You would already have them.
I already have them. Okay,
You are
I just like
able
magnetize
to,
them on, or
Yeah, they're basically clips that
excellent.
clip onto the various edges of your pauldrons and cuirass, as well as a few pins that are attached to like your shoulder cloak that you have changed into and had laundered. The
Excellent.
white furs are once again sparkling as if they were fresh snow, and the red is a very, very deep, rich red again.
Okay, he's got like one of his pauldrons. He's like trying to like these never fit together correctly. He's trying to like
I
snap
could
it into
fix that.
place.
I can
Perfect. Either one of you. As
Do
always,
focus.
So I'm just gonna start
Those
walking over there
little
with my little tools and just like, I'm gonna need you to crouch down.
all right. Sweep the cloak up
Forget-
so it doesn't get in the dirt. Crouch down
Perform
for
a
it.
deep
I am
squat.
not. I'm not very tall.
I'm a slab squat.
That's the last one. Alright,
You
and
would.
I don't know if I got to roll for this, but I'm gonna start tinkering with like the clips and the hooks to try and get them to align correctly.
If you didn't want to modify your armor, I could always, do a shoulder reduction surgery. The side effects of which might be semi-permanent, but
Reduced shoulder.
it's an option.
Reduce.
I'll keep that in mind. The armor fits fine, but if I ever have a drastic change due to something like a mace, your first one I'll call.
Reuse.
Reduce.
Yeah.
Send the freaking tinking. All right.
We don't get
Yeah.
much reuse.
I think that should do it. It was a pretty minor tweak, to be fair.
Perfect. Now he'll settle on. What kind of cloak would I be wearing? Would I be wearing like a shoulder cloak or like an actual like half cape? A little
Which
offset
one would
cape?
you like to be wearing?
Ooh. Let me make a choice.
You want to have matching half capes?
We could do matching
Half,
half.
I
cape.
would
half
say
shoulder,
that-
half capes?
I like it.
The amount of time that you spent in the Khador military allowed you the privilege of basically choosing your adornments.
Nice. I'm gonna match shoulder capes with Guy. We're both gonna have
All
them.
right.
I feel so fancy.
Since we're both Kidoran, we want to go with our military colors. Escort these foreigners.
Oh, here's an actual good question. Do I get
What?
to keep a blade for ceremonial purposes, or do I have to give away my weapons or leave them behind? Because we're going to be royalty.
In the past, it depends on the event and if it's a social event, typically you'll have to leave them at some point in the palace, but not at the gate. It's never at the gate.
Okay. Oh, also, we sold the elk meat, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
I'm keeping my pistol in my stomach.
Did we sell the pelt that I have? The pelts that I have?
We didn't
No.
sell anything that was on your person,
We only
The
except
only-
for
the
your
only
part of
things-
the elk meat.
Yeah, the only thing
Gotcha.
that was for sure sold was the elk meat because they didn't want any more of it going bad.
But we still got the pelts if we want to use them or sell them.
Bah.
Oh, how much was my cut from that? I have 1 GP on me.
That's it. That was the cut.
Damn, that's crazy.
We
That's
didn't
one.
get a very good deal. We're bad at haggling.
We're pretty
Mm.
bad at haggling.
Believe it or not, it was a net loss. We paid to get the elk meat sold.
Damn.
Especially
That's
to
rough.
get all that stuff scraped out of Mila's body cavity.
Went bad that quick, huh?
Well, she's warm.
That's
Unlike
fair.
the cool air.
That's very fair.
I'm a good
Hey,
insulator, though.
He very obviously does not believe that we paid to give the meat away, but he's not going to press it.
Well, you were also there with us. It's crazy that you can't remember.
Yeah, it's one of those days, you know.
We did, uh, Vex, any of our gold, I think, went into like our.
Oh, the party
Community.
gold.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I must have missed.
I
that
don't
part
think
of
we
it.
actually split anything.
Bitchin'. Why? As long
Not
as
to
we
my
got the gold
knowledge,
for it.
no.
All right, cool.
It was at the point
Uh,
that they were putting the elk meat gold in the party stash that they realized that, oh, maybe we didn't need to raise a fuss over 25 gold.
Just saying, I probably could have talked us out of it. I'm just always gone. Anytime it's something my characters get, I'm like, man, I'm not there. That sucks.
We put up a pretty good haggle.
You guys did put a pretty good haggle. Alrighty.
Alrighty, you all
Well, to the
Go ahead.
keep.
Nikki,
Okay, to the keep. Or is it
all
the full
meet
castle?
back up after your shopping sprees and your new outfits. And Solus and Guy lead the way to the palace at the center of the city. As you approach, the two guards at the front of the gate do kind of raise their hands and basically say, state your business.
We were invited.
He said, remind me, we were invited, right? And we have a letter.
We
to
have
prove
this
that.
letter right here. Dalgar.
Invitation from the queen.
The princess is ill.
She don't feel good right now. Or is she here
I
with
see.
us?
That is quite all right. I do see General Drakov's signature here. Let me just go verify this with my commanding officer. As one of the guards takes the note from you and disappears into an access door to one side. Several bolts, both being undone and then redone after he enters. A few minutes pass, and the other Kidoran guard that does kind of shift his position to guard the gate solo, despite everything going on. He seems very relaxed. You hear, once again, the bolts on the door reopening about 15 minutes later, and the guard that left comes back. Says, I was able to, in fact, get a hold of Commander Drakov, and he is on his way to collect you. And he hands the note back to you.
Gotcha. Take it back. Is this
Wow.
so I can theater mind this? Is this like a singular, just like keep, or is it a keep with an inner and an outer bailey? So two walls.
It is a keep with an inner and outer bailey.
Okay, so it's the big keep. I mean, we're in the
It's a
capital.
big keep, and like it
We're in the
is,
capital.
it
I
is
should-
an imperial palace, essentially. Like it
gotcha.
is, the city is built around it, and it is itself is raised above the vast majority of the rest of the city, so you can see it from anywhere you are in the city.
Here's a better question: have I been here before?
You have.
Okay. Does it look just about the same, if not more well maintained than the last time I was here?
A little dirtier. There's less people than you're
There you go.
used to.
That's what I'm trying to get a vibe of. How we look at.
There is a significant reduced guard presence than usual.
You guys are probably out and about.
Typically,
still.
there's 4 to 5 out front of each gate,
Mhm.
and more patrolling above. And from what you can hear, you only hear maybe 2 or 3 sets of footsteps above the gate. So it's definitely reduced from what you're used to seeing here.
He's gonna kind of purse his lips for a second and turn to one of the guards. Says, "You a little light on the people. They have some of you guys out fighting."
With the... I don't know really how much I can say, but
Don't
we have
get
had a
yourself in
lot of
trouble.
defectors recently.
I hope they're paying you
Rude.
double for being here still.
They have increased wages for those who have remained.
Good man.
Why so many defecting to
Obviously,
motherland?
As well, many see that the other. I cannot talk about it. I'm sorry. Too
Hmm.
many possible ears out here.
You said more than enough.
If it is Commander Drakov who signed your note and invitation to the Queen, then I'm sure you will be filled in soon enough.
Works for me. I'm sure Drakov is a fine man.
As you say that, from the other side of the primary gate,
Damn it.
you
Always the
hear
timing.
footsteps approaching. And these are large footsteps. Like footsteps you would typically expect from Thalgar when she's raging.
Nice.
When he's not putting any effort in to be quiet.
It's our favorite
And
moment
the-
of Talgar. Truly lets
The
loose.
tertiary door for the gate opens and emerges from it this gentleman.
Yeah. Look at that cloak.
Ah, good evening.
He
I am
must be
Commander
cold.
Viktor Drakov, leader of the Kadoran armies. Please follow me.
I'll follow him in. That's the man from the motherland right there.
Stands aside and ushers you all inside the door.
We go inside. Thank you, Mr. Jackoff.
I was waiting for someone to say it.
It's gonna take a lot for me to keep my cool tonight, I think.
Mhm.
Good one, Paulie.
As you, after the last of you steps through the threshold, he motions for the guards to close the door once more and then begins to lead you deeper into the palace. About 100 yards from the first wall and gate is a second, slightly smaller but just as formidable wall that then surrounds the inner palace. He walks up to the gate, and before he even has a chance to stop moving, it opens as he's continuing to walk. As if it opened at his behest just by approaching it. You all follow him through, and then a bit further on, you enter the palace. Upon entering, he takes his blade and he does set it to the side, and it does look like he sets his blade there often, as there is a large wedge-shaped cut in the ground that the tip just kind of perfectly rests into.
Just
And then
over
leads
time, it
into
gets
the
deeper
wall.
until he's pulling it out of the stone.
Pretty much.
Nice. Shall we leave our weapons behind as well, Captain?
That is your wish. I do not fear for the Queen's safety at this time. She is tense, as it were.
If it's all the same, I'll keep mine on me then.
It might be wise.
That's ominous.
What?
Why would it
Why?
be
Hold on.
wise?
Hold on. What's wrong with our queen? Why? What?
She is very upset, and you will find out why soon enough.
Will she attack us? Is that why we need our weapons? Because I didn't bring any weapons. Only this dress that I'm filling out perfectly.
When she will not outright attack you. However, she is a very powerful sorceress. And when her emotions get out of control, so does her
She'll
powers.
attack us? Oh.
No, more so the latent magics that surround her may lash out randomly.
And we have
I
to
myself
attack those
have been hit
magics?
by several explosions.
Do we have to attack those magics?
Occasionally, a golem does appear.
Nice. Very. How long has
I
this
wish
queen
I
been
brought my
queen?
weapons out.
How
Do I
long
have
has
an
she been
idea?
queen?
Yeah, I do have an idea. In that, I can use that to like get an idea of like
She has been the
wild magic
queen-
or just intensely powerful.
She is just intensely powerful.
Okay.
She has been queen for about 15 years,
Okay.
but she's ruled alongside her husband, Vladimir Zapesky.
Vladimir Spetsky. How do you spell his last name? I guess their last name. I don't know how traditional this place is. Yes, buddy. I
The
see.
king and queen did not share a last name, as they
Okay.
came from separate families, but they kept their family names.
Gotcha.
So is this a twin ruler monarchy, or is one of them king or queen consort?
It
That's
depends
king.
on basically the power dynamics. In this particular relationship, it was a king consort.
King consort Vladimir.
And historically in Kador, it is whoever is the most powerful family has ruled. And typically through alliances of families of kings and queens, or king consorts, queen consorts, have they maintained that. There have been more than a few civil wars in Kador's history. Not for some time, but there have been more than one.
Wouldn't be much of a monarchy without them. That's what I say.
That's fair. What was the queen's name? Did we get that yet?
You have not.
Right.
But
I-
Solus
I-
would already know
I'm
the
not.
queen's name, and so would Guy. And her name is Queen Sorsha Kratikov.
Sorsha Krakenov.
Sorsha. It's Gage's warrior's name. Wow.
Victor leads you deeper into the palace. And why is the music playing? I can't hear it.
It is playing.
Okay. It leads you deeper into the palace, and as you walk deeper in, someone want to give me a perception check? Anyone is fine. Who's walking in the front?
So much. I think it's me. I think I'm walking behind big old Vladdy boy.
People, the
I'm not
Kadorans are
perceiving
probably
nothing.
walking in front.
Yeah.
It's hard to
So-
perceive over the slapping of this slime.
Looking around.
Then-
It's no Kingsvine town hall, but it'll
It-
do.
Takes you a little while, but you start to notice it is starting to get very, very cold in the palace.
Oh boy.
Very cold.
So she's really not in a good mood.
No, my water gonna freeze.
And so,
I think you might freeze.
after a bit
No, I'm good
longer,
inside.
Vladimir or Victor does stop and turn to you all, kind of look at you. I guess I did not specify what this was in the note. My apologies. But you all do look very dashing. I like the shorts.
Are we not supposed to dress up?
Well, that is more a failure on my part than it is yours.
Why would we not dress up in front of our fair maiden, the queen?
This
Does she
is-
not command our utmost respect?
This is correct, and I
You
I'm
think I'm
very
just gonna
happy
show
that
up here
you-
in my jungle clothing?
would you stop interrupting me, young man? Thank you. could not disclose too much in the note, as I did not know how long it would take for you all to see it before you would get here. In any case, the king has been killed.
Hmm.
And the queen is
Oh.
in
In the field of battle or over dinner?
A few days ago, he was assassinated on the streets.
Hmm.
Cut down by a number of men who had claimed to be separatists. They have all been executed already. It has been confirmed that they had already had separatist ties and were in fact loyal to that dog Garchev. But that is the reasoning for our queen's state. Now, take these coats. And he like just reaches down and scoops a massive like just pile of fur coats that's just kind of piled there in the hallway and just heaves
I'm
them
alright.
all at you.
I'm a good insulator. I stay warm. Or I stay cold, very neutral.
Wouldn't your surface layer still freeze?
No.
Not necessarily.
Not if my solidification point is much lower than the surrounding area. But it has been increased due to the water.
Is there
I
like
should be
a-
alright.
Oh, he's gonna walk in and just get flat frozen. Just can't move.
I'll be fine.
Very well. We can do. He leads you just maybe another 100 feet down the hallway to a set of double doors, and he stops, pauses, and just kind of gathers himself for a second for putting both hands on the door handles, and he pauses for a second, but then you realize he's not really pausing, he's straining, and then you finally hear it as ice shatters and the doors open, and you hear chunks of ice falling from the other side of the doors.
Wow.
And you walk into the study to see Queen Sorsha Kratikov pacing at the far end.
Yeah, she definitely looks unhappy.
I wasn't expecting to be so small.
I like your hat, ma'am. Very sorry for your loss.
She looks at you and then bows her head, says, "Thank you, kind guest."
My name is
Victor?
Guy Fieri. I am
What's-
one of our people.
What is the custom for greeting and approaching a queen?
The custom would be typically to just bow until acknowledged.
Yeah, he's already done. He's done that. Then he didn't walk him start. He's walked and bowed. Just habit.
She looks at Victor and says, am I to assume that these are our political guests you refuse to tell me about?" "Yes, they are. They represent Princess Thalgar of the Rulic Nation and her entourage." And he sweeps his hand over you all. And she nods and says, I bid you welcome to our city of Korsk and our nation of Kador. I wish I could welcome you in happier circumstances.
Hmm.
I know Linz is probably still just kind of chilling. So we'll just say that Thalgar just nods and kind of does a curtsy and just kind of
Just
waits
like,
to go forward.
we appreciate your hospitality on behalf of the Rulik Nation, the normal royal back and forth.
Yeah.
Apologies. The princess here had tea for lunch that has made her incapable of speaking for the moment. Truly nasty stuff.
That does seem rather dangerous. Do we know who gave her this
Tequila
tea?
in the party. No, she made it herself. Found a
I see.
plant somewhere
Well.
along the tracks, and you know how things of that nature go.
She,
Yeah.
She's on a period. You know.
She just kind of gives this side-eyed look to Guy, like, okay.
Solus just fucking puts his face in his palms. I'm really starting off
I'm
strong
sorry,
here.
ma'am. I don't talk to people very often.
Which is alright, judging by your, well, interesting choice of accoutrement. I've never seen shorts with a pants or with a suit coat before.
Well, if I had known it would be so chilly, I would have gone with some snow pants. But you know, we adapt.
Yes, my emotional state is not exactly the best. As you can assume, I assume that Victor has filled you in on what has recently happened with my husband.
Mhm. Unfortunately, so.
Yes, Your Grace.
Well, that being said, it is quite unfortunate that Princess is unable to talk too well. Do any of you have the ability to say that you can speak for her and her people?
I believe that I could interpret her body language and mental wavelengths on a level deep enough to, I don't know, interpret a vague meaning.
I see.
Why did you make that sound so weird?
'Cause-
Not you, madam. Him. He made that
What have
sound
you,
weird.
Master Dwarf?
It's saying so loud. Why? Oh God, we're questioning each other's capacity in front of the queen. We're doomed.
Wow, wow.
Oh, I thought Guy had my back.
I have your front. Why would I have your back? Kidding. Did I say something bad? Hold on. Wait. But why did you say it's so weird? Like I have your back, man. But like you.
Oh, I can speak on her behalf.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Something weird's going on.
Okay. I was Solus about to say something. But...
Polly does a jumping jack.
You had to start spinning in her dress.
Okay, guys.
Quick distraction.
I popped 2 shots.
Why is there
What?
constant gunfire?
What fucking soundboard is that?
The clap of slime.
That's the clap of the slime, yeah. And it's pretty empty in here, so it's echoing.
There's less humidity, so it echoes even more.
Yes.
since we're moving soon, or planning to anyway, I made the financial and time-saving, in the long run, decision to better organize my Magic the Gathering collection.
Yeah.
It just never ends.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how's that going?
Never ends. However, I say it never ends, but I think
But then it ends.
I'm at the end. After many trials and tribulations,
Wait, you're moving
15
soon.
weeks.
Did you get a place?
we're trying to. Like, we're hoping to get a place and move into one within the next few weeks.
Okay.
How
I
exciting.
toured one today that was a potential option, not an option anymore. It
Aw.
was not because we couldn't get it, but because we don't want to.
Hmm.
It was a trailer in a trailer park, but there's two issues. One is it is older than 50 years old, which means that there's a single lender in all of New England that will finance it. And they require a 30% down payment, which we could technically do, but it's a lot of money. Also, the lot fee is $950 a month, which is
Whoa.
insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll own the trailer, but not the land it's sitting on.
Yeah, and basically paying $950 a month for nothing
Dirt.
is crazy.
Yeah.
A place to put your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy one of those, but I'm not you.
Oh, we're not getting that one. We're apartment maxing, most likely.
Oh, yeah?
Sorry about that. When you have an elderly family member in the home and you hear rhythmic banging, you think the worst.
Yeah.
Anyway, everything's fine. We may continue.
Well, I guess Polly does jumping jacks and Miwa spins in her dress, which I am curious as to how that
The
works. but-
queen stares off into space for
Yeah.
a hot minute.
Yeah.
While, like,
Just full PTSD, like
she's trying not to think about Mozambique.
just the queen right now. Is sad.
Mogadishu.
Yeah, she's
So also step forward. Say, Your Grace, as you can see, we are a group of interesting individuals. Please, I apologize for whatever that is.
it
But-
is quite all right.
I do find myself curious as to why the rest of us were called here and not just Princess Dalgar.
Well, the truth is that I have been already having discussions with the Rulik government. And I am already wishing to enlist their assistance in crushing the separatist forces. However, they have been reluctant to do so due to the fact that one of their princesses is currently in our country.
Mhm.
It's an
But they fear for
understandable
her
position.
safety during these turbulent times. And I am also curious as to why a Rulik princess is in my country and not even on a political venture.
We're tourists.
So it's a fair question. And in response, I have to ask, have you not ever thought of just going incognito to travel around and discover the rest of the world? Obviously, the holdings of royalty are of great import, but at the same time, there's got to be a want to get away every so often. That's what we're doing for her. We've talked to her about Kador so much, and she wanted to see it, so here we are. We were hoping nobody would recognize her, but not that lucky.
Unfortunately, once you had crossed into the city, I was informed of your presence.
Unless we are here.
Precisely. That being said, I wish to inquire as to the nature of your venture into the city. I understand that you did just say that it is for potential tourism. However, I do also see a Signaran nationalist, 2 Kadorans, 1 very decorated and currently retired from my military.
Your Grace.
The second decided to resign and go live in the mountains, from last I heard. The other 3 are the anomalies here. 1 dwarf, a warjack, potentially yours, as she looks at Polly.
Polly like looks around to see who she's looking at and then points to herself. Me?
Yeah. Are
It's
you
my
not
buddy.
a warcaster?
She does
No,
not
it's
control
my
me.
buddy.
It's
Not unless I let her.
it's a bit complicated, Your Grace.
This my buddy.
Miwa is
She-
a sentient being of her own right.
Hi. Do you like my dress? It's my first one I've worn.
She has a nice bow too.
I do
She
love
plucks
your
the bow.
dress. As she like walks forward and just kind
She's
of does
only
this.
16.
Different character. This is fine.
She kind of looks you up and down, and it feels like you're being inspected like a piece of livestock, really. But once she does this full circle around you, Miwa, she stops in front of you and goes, "Would you like to remain here? I find you very interesting."
No.
Polly immediately steps between
I would
them.
not.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey.
Grace, they have a very tight
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
bond.
Polly turns around to Miwa. Only if we can stay in the palace. Only if we can stay in the palace. Only if we could both stay in the palace. Offer to stay in the palace. Offer. See if she'll stay in the palace.
I don't.
If we can be in the palace. See if we can be in the palace.
I don't want to stay here.
Ask for free stuff.
Can we have free
Yes.
stuff?
Polly turns around like, hmm?
As an experienced warjack caster myself, I find you very intriguing. I always wondered what it would be like if a warjack gained its own sentience.
It's very confusing.
Oh, I would imagine so.
But I like it.
That
I've
is
learned a lot of
good.
wonderful things. I would like to continue doing that, and I don't think being trapped in a palace as ostensibly your warjack would facilitate that. So I would have to decline.
Yeah, she don't need no man, woman, or war caster. She her own person. Show her the best use of your free will. Polly slaps the Fetty Wap button. Show her the extent of your free will.
She's fine. I want.
Oh,
Extent of her free will. forces her to play music.
Yeah, forces it.
It does not force me. I choose to do this because I love music. It is.
Everyone thinks that Polly's hitting a button. She's really just slapping Miwa's ass.
Yeah, she's just slapping
Yeah.
it.
Miwa is playing. She goes through her playlist.
Oh no, wait. It would be it would be this one.
I love music. I find that it is the best medium to understand mortal emotions.
Very good thought for an individual such as yourself. Do you know who made you?
Lagartheon Incorporated.
Does anyone?
Well, our parents made us, guy. It's
Specifically,
biology.
But how?
specifically Dr. Jimothy
Oh,
Bustown
boy.
Lagartheon II.
Doctor, what?
And
I didn't
hold up.
catch
Say that
that.
again.
Specifically, Dr. Jimothy Bustown Lagartheon II, otherwise known as JBL.
Oh,
She points at the
I'm gonna need
initials
you to
on her
type that in the
speakers.
chat for me, please.
God, well, I should have expected.
I was found in a milk carton.
a JBL too.
Oh, I thought you were found in a silo of some kind.
No, milk carton.
If you
That's
think about
when
it,
I woke up was in a milk carton. So I
That's what I-
imagine 2% dairy at least.
That's what I took her out in.
She hits the
She needed a container.
Yeah, apparently Miwa kept me in a milk container.
You were
That's when I
way
woke
less
up
formed
and-
at that
Wah.
time. Much more liquidy.
less
Polly
congealed.
hits the wave into the robot and just starts dancing.
You definitely do make an interesting pair. Now,
Hold on, real talk. Bring it in. She kind of like leans closer to the queen. Have you seen other people that look like my persuasion?
Ooh.
Like other people getting a slime on?
she gets this very, very sad look to her eyes and goes, "Yes, I have.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh.
I wouldn't call them people anymore."
Ooh.
Polly goes
Yeah,
from Toy
that's-
Jack to like questionable dog. Like, wait, what? Where were they? Where they at now? Where were they?
The last time I saw something that remembered you was on, or resembled you, rather, was on the battlefield against the Cricks. They had unleashed these new abominations upon our forces. They were stitched together corpses, is the best way to tell it, that had pipes and various circuitry threaded throughout. They didn't have a head. What they had was a diving helmet in its place. And those diving helmets were filled with a liquid, typically purple or green. But when we brought these abominations down and shattered these helmets, the ooze came out of it and would briefly take the form of a person before falling into a puddle.
Which battlefield was this, Your Grace?
Well, that is very sad.
This was on the last assault of the Crixian Islands,
Okay, on the Crixus.
trying to push them back from the Signarin coast. Some 10 years before the claiming.
I would DM you real quick, Barry.
This was now a still active military and not quite yet queen.
Mm. So all the ones you saw are gone, suffered to their dark fate.
Unfortunately, yes. I did not see any last beyond more than a few minutes after being released from these creatures.
Hmm.
Most of them, all would ever do is scream and try to put themselves together.
Polly turns to me and be like, probably not related because I'm pretty solid. I guess we'll keep looking.
Well, I think you are anything but solid.
I'm solid enough. I'm not screaming, nor am I in a diving suit helmet thing.
No.
She is all together.
I did
Me
put
and
together.
Miwa are on a pilgrimage to find my brothers and sisters. Because surely there must be more of me.
Oh shit,
It's
this whole
like
session's been DM'd by CMD.
Yeah. Special guest.
Special guest DM, CMD.
Huh?
Nothing. My artwork that I have for my DM portrait, I just forgot to set it for the recording. So half of this session has been DM'd by one of my characters, not my
Oh.
avatar. Oh well. Right. The queen kind of leans back and says, I'm sorry for that revelation if it is upsetting.
I mean, maybe distantly related, but according to Miwa, I apparently had some brothers and sisters that were a little bit more solidified.
They were also.
That's who we're looking for.
Yeah.
Surely they're much more tenacious and capable than I am.
Perhaps.
Interesting.
Should either of you desire a place to stay after you have traveled your fill, and if I am still queen, you would be welcome here.
Oh, thank you. I mean, we wouldn't mind any gifts to help us with our journey. That would maybe convince us to come back and stay.
That's creepy.
That does
Something
kind of bring
that-
a
something that if
small
we
smile to
had-
her face.
If we had, we could look upon it fondly and be like, such a nice person that treated us well to these material objects of value. What a lovely place to return.
You are very interesting as well. Well, before we get to that, Master Dwarf, would you be able to perhaps speak for your people in terms of political acceptance? As she kind of leans and speaks to Thrumnar. Arca. Arca. And it seems your dwarf has passed out. She looks at Solus.
Ah!
I think
Or maybe
Timing.
Discord was
I
just
said
dying.
maybe Discord broke.
It was
Ah.
Discord doing
Hello?
Arco dirty.
Hello, dude.
I
Everybody.
feel like Discord kind of fucked me over here.
Was it like
I
the
feel like
guns
he
all
was,
over
yeah.
again?
Oh, there goes
Discord
Cabo.
just stopped working there for a moment.
I promise this time I didn't disconnect him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I was like, did
No,
they
we all
leave
got
on their own
reconnected.
accord? Like, what's that? Like, and then everybody was just like gone and then back. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, I heard you start talking to Third Round. I was like, and the moment I started talking, everyone went silent. I was like,
It sounded like you didn't say anything at all, and we're all like
Yeah, like as I
just sitting
said-
here in like the most uncomfortable silence, and we're like, oh no.
And then did you guys like hear me say like Arco?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
That was the last thing I heard before we all got
And then
yeah, I spoke in between the. Can you speak to your people's
no proof.
political thing?
Yeah, I didn't.
As he looks at the
hear
dwarf, and then
You're
any-
literally
I don't think
just
we heard any of
I
that.
said like a good
Silence.
5 or 6 words
Nope.
in, and I was like, Arco. I was like, hello.
There's
Hello?
nothing.
Discord did you dirty.
That's like all the times that I've
Fuck
spoken
yeah.
and forgot that I'm on push to talk.
What the fuck?
All
right, so-
that again.
What was she asking?
Can Thrimnar basically speak for the people of Rule? Do you? She's asking basically, if I make a deal with you, am I making a deal with Rule?
With Rule? No. I'm a retired soldier. I do this for. I hold no political power.
I see. Well, unfortunate that she would not bring a second with her. In any case,
Oh, I apologize. I could not
children,
more aid.
then again, you were not exactly expecting to be swept up in a political situation, I'm sure.
Not
I
political
always
aid.
prepare to be swept up in political intrigue. It's part of my scout training. That was a
Must
straight
have
up
been a
lie.
sweat, of course.
I was gonna say,
Just
so
a
you
mere former
serious?
soldier, now turned adventurer.
Very
That's really
respectable.
about it. But in terms of political power, alas, Johannes, I cannot. I hold none.
That is unfortunate. Then, unfortunately, until the princess is able to speak for her people, the reason that I invited you here must truly wait.
As I have alluded to already, I do feel confident in my ability to divine the thoughts of the princess here. Should anyone care to
Hmm.
hear?
She kind of looks at everyone else.
Guy nods enthusiastically.
Thanks, guy.
She
Kinda like
looks
shrugs her
at
shoulders
so-
like, I guess.
She looks at Solus like, can we
Solus.
trust that he speaks for me?
Wait, what? You trust one Caledonian but not another? What?
I was going to ask both of your opinions. You spoke before I
See.
could ask yours.
That's not the intent. Part of my
He's
trick.
gonna just kind of look at someone and say, "Yeah, you can trust him."
Perfect.
In this matter, yes.
Former captain.
Medicine, questionable. But
Yeah, I would
Um,
agree with the dwarf in that regard.
I am also very familiar with former Captain Solus's accomplishment.
Like what?
Sort of.
Prove it. I'm sorry.
I,
That was rude.
He is wearing proof of his accomplishment.
so yeah, he like gestures to the pins that are on his pauldron. These are the proof. I've done quite a bit.
Fair enough.
And
know,
you
I was
have some
also
of those, guy.
preparing
You
it.
just forgot where they are.
He doesn't. He doesn't pay attention to material things like that.
Yeah.
He's like,
Like,
oh,
you were
I'll just
given
put
them-
I'll put tree bark on me if it'll make you feel better. Like
You were given them, but you just don't know where they are.
Because I don't know. I put them down somewhere when I was taking a bath and washing my clothes, and then there was a badger. It was a lot.
Feel like if we were meeting the queen, you should probably have brought those.
Well,
If I had them.
this, as far as we can tell, this is not a.
For a ranger, you're very forgetful.
This is not a royal get together. This is more of an impromptu royal get together. Regardless, along these, if you're curious, join the Order of the Iron Hand. And among that, that's pretty much the extent of my military career. Fought a lot of battles, a lot of winning battles. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be here. Made captain, didn't really care for it, but did what I had to do for the motherland.
Bah. Спасибо for your effort.
Thank you. And for what that's worth, you can trust Sinal to speak in some manner towards Princess Thalgar's intentions.
She takes a deep breath and then gives a curt nod and then turns towards Sinal. I wish to recruit you and the Nation of Rule, as well as any of the available forces of the mercenaries establishment that is run and sanctioned by the Nation of Rule in order to kill Karchev the Terrible.
No, give us a moment while I divine the answer out of the princess here. And we're gonna huddle up, guys. We were told we can't kill that guy, right? Like we have to find him, or do we have to?
Are you talking to all of us?
Yeah,
Or
we're huddled.
Thalgar?
all of you.
Oh,
Like,
Quiet.
imagine you're in a football huddle right now, essentially.
Yeah.
this is very rude.
There's tens of thousands of lives at stake here.
I don't remember any of our objectives.
Stand up.
We're told to engage at our discretion and encourage to capture, but not necessarily required.
I do remember that part.
Or are we capturing?
The person,
Karchevian separatists.
the king wants us to. Sorry, the queen wants us to kill. King's dead.
Did our instructions say to capture them alive?
I thought the separatists already got executed.
Preferably alive, but not
Karchev,
necessarily.
The fucking. Oh, you know the.
She is
terrible.
asking you to kill the leader of the separatists.
Okay, what's the
leader
issue?
of the separatists.
I should kill him.
Was
Give me
that
I'd
your-
say
at a order?
we can't.
him?
I say we can't speak for rulers to join in, but we ourselves already have that objective. We could offer our help in that place.
Yeah, just be like, oh, in our tourism, we'll get it on the way.
Yeah. Do you think we could, like rules lawyer this one where we say, oh yes, piece of the rule military will help resolve this situation, and well, we're not technically lying because
Well, what I think is kind of crazy is we could just be like, yeah,
Well-
rules got your back, but like, what is this to say?
Well, we could cause
Why
a
do we
diplomatic
even have to bring
incident
up
if we.
rule? Let's just be like us, 6 of us,
Yeah, we'll
We'll
do
fuck
you
'em
a
up.
solid instead of.
I believe this.
Us
Say what?
alone.
It's a lot cheaper to owe 6 people than to owe a country a favor.
Yeah, just the same, we could cause an international incident if we pledge rules help and then they decline to do so.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. Don't do
we
that.
don't have that.
Let's say us 6
but
people
we could do it.
go out and just do a little murder. Just do a little murder. That's what
Well,
cowboys do.
I
I
was
love being a
thinking,
cowboy.
Is we could insinuate that the Boolean
We could.
forces are going to be assisting in this operation. However,
Why are we
leave out-
insinuating?
We could
leave
hit.
out
Mhm.
the part where the Boolean forces in question are Thalgar
And us.
and nobody else.
Wait, why don't we just answer
See, we're supposed-
truthfully and be like, we can't speak for
Not
the
even
whole country, but we'll
including
help?
Krumnar.
Why do they think we can speak for the whole country?
I don't
Because
know.
Princess Thalgar is
well,
here.
So Princess
Well,
Thalgar
that guy's not
is
even
on
here.
vacation.
Yeah.
Guys,
But not-
We got
when it
we
comes
are
to
the
being royalty, that's-
representative of a country.
Thalgar
Yeah.
is actively in this circle with us. Huddle. She just can't speak.
Thalgar
True.
taking a nap.
I like to
Look
think
at her.
Lynn's is just
She's,
sitting
her
there
eyes are
laughing
closed
at
while
us.
standing up.
So all I see is the whites. It's terrifying. She's just standing there with her eyes open and rolled
Holly
back.
like points to Thalgar.
Is
Look
she
at the goddamn
okay?
Undertaker right here. She's taking a nap. I don't think we should be pledging nothing until whom the bell tolls stops playing. Let's just say we'll kill him. We love killing.
Yeah.
This is what cowboys do.
I'm down
I
to
like
pledge
cowboys.
our help, but not to.
Cowboys,
You make
pirates,
a great cowboy.
Uh,
Pirates?
Queen,
Pirates are cool.
and knights.
Queen Credit
And
Card,
knights
we
love
have,
killing people.
Come to a
Well,
Did you just say Queen credit
What?
card?
credit card.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Hold on.
Sorry,
Hold on.
Queen
Hold on.
Let us hold up
Cratchicab.
again for a moment.
Take your time, as she is kind of like standing a few, like 10 feet back with Victor, just
I
quietly
did
talking with
the
him.
360. I broke the huddle and then immediately came back.
Hey, turning around again.
Yeah,
We
break-
holler
oh,
back like,
wait, hold on.
"Hey, get back here!"
We're not
Like stick your head up and you see comically someone pull you down by your neck collar, like
Yeah, Brunar's hand just comes up, palms the top of his head, and pushes it back down.
we're not done here.
Yeah, okay.
We're done when I say we're done.
So, she wants us to kill a specific person. Yes,
Yeah.
Easy. We kill people all the
in
time.
agreement there.
Mhm.
Something we are more than capable of doing, though.
We're-
we should
know that.
probably
we're
get more
alarmingly good
deep.
at it.
Under promise,
that.
over
Seeing as the
perform.
first time I met you, I saw you blow the head off of a goddamn troll. Yes.
that was
Anyway.
a random smuggler who done did us wrong.
It was a troll.
Do we know this is what
The sh-
Krakchav the travel is looks like?
Yep.
yes.
We can easily handle that guy.
Look at it. His head
Anyway,
is so
look at it.
small.
He's so small in this paper.
His head is so
My
small.
whole hand can fit over him.
I'd like to remind everybody he has successfully grafted the Warjack core. This is that guy. So yeah, we
Yeah.
probably should just kill him and figure out how the
Successfully
fuck he
grafted a
did that.
Warjack. I stuck a Warjack core up my slime and had no problems. That's not
Wait,
effective.
well, hold on. What if
It
we
doesn't
throw
grab
Polly
you.
at him?
They're not exactly human, to be fair.
Never
But
actually
anyway,
found
we're
the
gonna take side
If we
track
could get
again.
Polly onto his mechanical bits, could
Whoa,
you?
What is this throwing poly on the mechanical bits? I'm
Well,
not
you
Oh,
Yes,
you
you
throw
can
yourself
move
onto my
easy
mechanical
like
bits
that.
all the time.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
you're
you'd be into-
different.
I thought you'd be into that.
Girl, we're not supposed to talk about that in public.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Anyway.
more is like, you're a warcaster.
There's only
If
like
we could get you
3
close.
people
You
in
can
Hold
this
on.
party
disrupt
allowed
them,
to
right?
stick.
Thrumnar, were
Stick
you
their
done
bits
saying
in
what
my
you were
goop.
saying?
No, I haven't had the fucking opportunity to say it.
Me
But
was
it
just
seems
Carry
like
on.
everyone wants to ignore the
trying to
short
figure it
one.
out.
Anyway, of course, I understand where I agree with Solus. We could pledge ourselves. Though I should not. We should also relay the idea that we can't pledge. the aid of rule. But we can work as emissaries to seek their aid.
Yeah. We could send a
Because
message back.
of course we can't be the end all be all, be like, yes, we could pledge it. But we can offer our services as the relay. Not only for the guild that we, work for, but
We just
for the rest
keep
of
it
them.
all under the table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if it's separatists and it's requiring the entire military of Kador, I'm confident in us, don't get me wrong, but I
A little
feel like we may
assassination job.
need more than what we have. At least more resources. And probably a bigger gun. We might see some bigger guns.
Hold on. What if we asked her for resources in taking down this guy? Like, what if we're like, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll take him down,
A
but maybe give
small
us a
guerrilla
small wagon of grenades?
A small guerrilla unit pierces far deeper than a sponge.
Maybe like some
Of
electrical
army.
fencing. Or an EMD.
Counter argument. Why don't we do both?
Yeah.
Ask for her aid, call upon the guild and rule for aid from them.
And then while
Potentially
we wait, we go kill her.
ask Thalgar's father for some kind of dwarven mechanical aid. Because if we have the opportunity to get to some dwarven cannons, I don't even think Karchev could stand up to one of those. Especially if we get something along the lines of like a railgun. And before he gets excited, talking about like gun on train track railgun.
Damn it.
Carl Gustav.
It would be pretty cool to put one of those in Miwa, though. We gotta find one smaller.
Oh yeah, true. I'll work on it. I'll workshop it a little bit.
I think her body's fine the way it is. And Polly gives a hearty back pat to Miwa.
I was trying to find getting her a new weapon.
I'll workshop building her a new
You're
weapon.
trying to alter her
No, don't worry.
body. Her body, her choice.
I like
did
thinking
not-
about
Thrumnar's just gonna
Did not
slowly
say
turn
that
to
was
Miwa.
bullshit.
modular.
Offer.
So Thrumnar's just gonna slowly turn towards Miwa and be like, "Would you want a new cannon?"
Yes, I've been trying to get one. I have half of one constructed. She'll open her like spine panel that has like a whole place for like a cannon. I've been trying to fill
Oh,
it in ever
girl, you
since
can't be
Polly
opening
broke
that
it.
up in public.
In front of the
And
That's what
that
weapons
is
say,
the
is
proof
they will
of my
open up when
statement.
they're
I'll
filled
workshop
to,
on
deploy the weapon.
potentially building her a new gun. Anyway, so plan. We pledge ourselves. We promise to act as emissaries to seek
nuts
the
now.
aid, but do not promise that we will get it because we don't know.
How
Yes.
about we say we'll do our best to help you until Thalgar can ask the country for some aid, and then we'll have a legit answer. But it seems to me that rarely does a country wholeheartedly volunteer to kill one random guy for another country. Unless you're America.
Oh. That's very fair. I don't know if this America is you speak of, but
Not worried about it.
all right. Well, I think we've kind of come to a conclusion.
Can we break
We
the
can do
huddle now?
I think we can probably break
Yes,
the
I
huddle.
believe we can break the
yes.
huddle now.
Ah, it's getting a little stifling in there.
Anything I feel, I'm sure.
So much ideas just bouncing around off of all of our thinking caps.
Yes.
Whole lot of thinking cap bouncing.
This guy's gonna look at someone else. Hey, you're speaking for Thalgar here.
Everyone, what do you want me to say again?
Have you all come to a decision?
Yes,
Yeah,
Your
we'll
Grace.
kill him.
I believe so.
We, We as a group can pledge.
Very huddle, guys. Fresh cuts him. What are you doing?
Thank you for being very respectful of the huddle.
All right. We break it, then we all say what we're gonna do on 3.
I'm not doing that.
2, 1. Polly flips around. We'll kill him.
We'll kill him.
Yeah,
But
we'll kill your problem.
You came to the right people.
we can't
For
promise the
murder.
right rule.
Killers.
But we can
We only have
and
one
lend our
now.
aid in this situation.
We love killing.
I don't know about that, but
We like killing the
How much
right
collateral
people.
is allowed for?
We love killing in the right context that benefits us.
that's more like it.
The collateral damage question is important, though.
Yeah.
Yes. How much destruction can we embark upon these lands
And
before we get in trouble?
Can we have any firearm assistance or any intel that
Can
will
that
help
firearm
us?
assistance be
Perhaps a
separate
weakness.
from the gifts I asked for earlier, just to make sure I don't want them lumped together?
How many non-target casualties are acceptable?
The usual number is 7.
This may seem very callous, but we have some very literal thinkers in this party, and we need pretty specific numbers and percentages.
I do not do well with non-determinism.
Yeah.
Remember,
Or vaguism.
for the greater good, which that usually sits between 7 and 21.
If it wears the symbol of Karchev, kill it.
Okay, but what if the person wearing the symbol of Karchev is on the other side of like a Kadorian citizen, and like no way to get around him?
Ask us, and then we'll let you know. Ask a Kadorian.
Understood.
That-
A civilian has come
Where they
up
take
to you
hostages.
and says, "I am loyal to Karchev. You may kill them."
Blow him away.
They say, "I am loyal to Queen Kratikov, or the Queen, or the Imperial throne." Leave them alone.
So what you mean to say
Thank you.
is
Very
we have
concise.
unadulterated kill authority to anything that does not pledge its allegiance to you or the Imperial throne, correct?
Yes.
What if they have not specified an
Okay.
allegiance?
Well, yeah. What if they're neutral? Hold on.
Oh, we make them specify. Pick one.
Oh, also,
Neutral
if-
targets will be done on a case-by-case
Hold on.
basis.
You're giving some
Understood.
pretty murder-happy people some pretty loose reins for murdering and keeping people alive. Are we going to get a bad rap for this in our homeland?
Can we get?
Are we
a
gonna get some kind of
picture-
protection or immunity?
Can we get a picture of Karchev the Terrible so I can hold it up to each person and make a comparison? A doodle.
You can have a
Caricature.
picture, but
Yes.
you're not going to need to hold it up to anyone.
Oh.
He's pretty noticeable, by what I remember.
I mean, you say that,
Big red
yet
armor.
I can only see people if they're moving and roughly through echolocation. Right now, most of y'all are like gray blurs to me. So having some sort of frame of reference, pretty helpful.
Well, that's fair.
You seem like an experienced warcaster. Have you
Thank
seen a
you.
warjack of the larger variety?
We killed something called the Avalanche. He's bigger or smaller than that?
He's bigger.
Bigger. Okay.
Karchev grafted himself onto what was previously known as the world's first colossal. It was a juggernaut of such size that it created its own category once it was revealed upon the battlefield. Of course, it is now unfortunately known as what is the proto-colossal, as it is much smaller as the typical colossals that an army can field nowadays.
Wow.
However, he still is inside and a part of the chassis of what is known as the Juggernaut Warjack. On top of the
Juggernaut
normal
Warjack.
armaments of this Warjack, he wields an axe that is an artifact of our country known as Ice Reaver. It was gifted to him by my husband upon completion of a campaign before the claiming.
Deep ties.
Ties run very deep in Kador. It is very often the few things that survive the winter.
Do we gotta bring the axe back? Like, can we leave it there? Or I'm assuming
No
because it's
way
an
can we leave
artifact,
it
we gotta
there.
bring it back.
If you bring
All
me
right,
the
calm down,
axe-
guy.
If you bring me the axe, you will be rewarded handsomely.
So we gotta bring back his head, and we gotta bring back the axe. Makes sense. Miwa, jot that down.
Saved.
Okay. Okay. What about his body? Do we gotta like destroy it so that nobody else sticks their bits in it and pilots it or something? Do we gotta bring the body back? Get big.
No, you do not need to bring the body back. I would like the Warjack core that he was fused to back.
Okay.
They are quite expensive, as you see.
Write that down, Miwa. Gotta bring back the core.
Saved. Understood. I'll just keep it all in a note stock.
If you are all to succeed in this for me, without the backing of the Nation of Rule, although I do fear for the princess's safety and what may happen should you fail and she dies under this agreement.
We can just say
I
it's a
find that
skiing
highly
accident.
unlikely.
Yeah, we rarely die, but you can also claim it as a skiing accident.
Yeah. Be like, I didn't know.
People die on the slopes every day.
Be like, she got hit by a train.
We did get a train. Every 50 seconds, there's a train-related accident.
That actually sounds pretty accurate.
What?
Very well. Should you succeed and bring me the axe and his head
And the Warjack core.
and the Warjack core, should it be undamaged enough to be reusable or salvageable, then you shall be rewarded with anything that I am able to grant you within my power, as you will have avenged my husband and brought peace to my country. We are far too few to deal with this so soon after the claiming.
He did
Don't
choose
worry,
a pretty
ma'am.
good time to start his
We
campaign.
will avenge your hubby. His Highness.
I thank
Yes.
you greatly.
Very doable. Woo.
Speaking of
Also-
your grace,
10-20.
do you by chance have any prisoners involved or even suspected in your jails? As a paladin of the Iron Hand, I do have the capability to either administer them last rites or to ascertain their guilt.
Oh yeah,
as
good old
either
torture.
as to Sure. Either as to ascertain whether they are innocent and deserve a second chance, or to speak as to where they should go from your prisons. I could offer that service for you while I am here. Kind of, I know you're low on manpower. It may help out a little bit.
My toe crushing torture services are also available.
She
Confirm this fact.
I need not a full group to do this, but
Oh,
we could
sorry.
each
But
take
we're
some.
going anyway.
No.
she nods.
We need to
in
hold each
respect
other
and
accountable.
We need you.
says,
I won't
"Thank
be
you.
with 10 minutes.
However, Victor is
It's a quick
also
portrait.
a member of the Iron Hands Order, joined unfortunately after you left. He has performed their last rites. We have none in our current prisons. However, there is a prisoner caravan coming south. If you wish to gather some information on your way.
About how long till they would get here? I'm not certain how long we're to be staying in the capital.
My last report, they will be returning roughly 2 days.
Understood. Well, I thought I would offer.
Your offer is appreciated. As manpower is a finite commodity these days. I was
Diplomatic immunity. I just saw that.
very heavy-handed with the punishments of the initial prisoners, and I do admit that I was perhaps hasty in their executions. Be that as it may, if you do wish to find yourself some sort of time down in the prisons, there might have been some new arrests coming. I know that your Iron Hands do enjoy just gathering information for the sake of keeping practice.
Only just. He will turn to the captain and say, when you get a second, if you would lead me to your prison cells, I can have a chat with them and save you some time.
He nods, says, yes, as soon as we conclude the conversations here, I can lead you that way. And with that, the queen actually does say yes. But I believe that our discussion already might be at its end. Unless there's anything else you would all like to discuss. Very good. Thank you all for accepting my invitation, especially you, Princess. And she kind of inclines her head and makes her way out before finally Victor kind of motions you all towards the door, and that is the conclusion of your meeting.
We did
Nice.
it!
Woo!
Yay!
Back
We
to the
didn't kill
hotel.
anyone.
I do a curtsy before I leave.
I do a deep bow.
Way back to the hotel.
Deep arms to the side. Just oriental bow. Just, oh.
Let's see. Am I with them, or am I being taken to the prison cells? To
You
Okay.
go with
Gotcha.
them for a short while before Victor calls over another guard to lead everyone else out, and then leads you to the prisons.
Excellent. I shall return before the end of the night, and then on the way to the prisons. I apologize. Am I going with the captain, or am I going with just the guard?
You're going with the captain.
Okay. I'll make the small talk with the captain, let him know that we did run into some undead presence kind of up in this area through the mountains here. just to give him an update as what's going on to the north, because that's where we came from.
Good. He thanks you for the new information, and you do see him whip out like a little notebook, and he writes it down real quick with a piece of charcoal.
Yeah, then I'll just
More
I'll go through-
information is always good.
That is. And then yeah, I'll do the whole ascertaining guild administering language off screen.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'd be here forever. I'll do that whole thing off of off screen.
Sounds good. You spend some time in the prisons. You do get a number of confessions for mostly petty crimes,
Petty
theft,
stuff.
burglary, like pickpocketing, attempted mugging, stuff like that. Nothing huge. Although
Gotcha.
there is one room of the prison that you are able to palpably feel some sort of presence from, but you are not allowed to see through that corridor.
Hmm.
The guards standing at the entrance to it kind of stop you, saying, Maximum, can't go in there
Maximum.
without the captain.
Understood. And he'll just keep moving. Although, yeah, no, he's just gonna keep moving. He's gonna trust.
Alright.
Although, divine sense, does that get anything?
Can you click Divine Sense for me again?
It's within 30 foot. Let me.
Yeah, I just want to see what it would feel and how it comes across again.
Where the fuck? There you go. Or sorry, it's 60 foot. It would be undead, celestials, fiends. Or if something's desecrated or hallowed, consecrated.
It doesn't feel like any of those,
Okay.
but you definitely feel a presence just kind of emanating from that corridor.
Yeah, no, he'll just keep going then. Continue on his way.
You make your way out of the prisons and back into the city. You all make your way back to your inn. That is where I'm going to go ahead and call it for the session.
Oh yeah, we managed to go a whole session without killing anyone.
Let's
And
go.
we made
did.
progress.
Or
Aw,
threatening
yeah,
to kill
but-
anyone.
Cats in the street.
Yeah, we didn't
To
even
be
tackle anyone.
fair,
We didn't even torture
we didn't
anyone.
kill anyone or threaten anybody, but we did get the explicit permission to kill people.
Yeah.
This is true, and that's way better.
And
We are
we just
Vying
treated-
for more
Prejudice.
political power to
Always
get
prejudice.
rewards.
Yeah.
Right. We didn't threaten to kill anyone. We promised the sovereign ruler of a nation that we were going to kill one person in specific.
It's gonna get real wild
Love
when it
it.
discovers the game gun
Or
to your
that
head.
person's banner.
Gun to your head.
We
Just like
looked
Halo
at a bunch of
Universe.
people. They look like that guy. I don't know. I could have sworn when it was like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Miles
It
away,
looked real
but-
grafted with a fucking warjack, so I knew I started blasting.
Listen, I'm so tense. I
been
see
anyone.
a shot in the forest. It's gone.
I fear
Blow
for
it
my
up.
life.
I fear for my life.
I mean, at this point, I feel like we can kill anybody we want and just say they were loyal to Karchev.
As long as we can give
Mhm.
proof.
They said,
Holly, we need to make a bunch of Karchevian patches, and every time we kill someone, just plant it on them.
Yeah.
Just sprinkle the patch on them.
Sprinkle the patch on them to get out of here.
we are our emergency backup. Just like, oops, I thought we had one patch. I didn't know he was gonna die. The queen's like, we have an infestation of loyalists.
Permission to
Yeah.
legally murder for a lifetime.
Wait, if we are given
There we go.
permission to murder, is it still murder, or is it just execution?
Execution.
That's
Are we
execution at that point.
Executionists?
Colloquially, it's murder.
ex-
Legally, it's not.
Yeah. We're
No,
executors.
you all have it wrong.
Philosophical problem. that was time
It's-
ago.
You all have it wrong. We're the final solution.
Okay.
Damn.
wait, let me-
Yo.
Wow.
I mean,
Jesus.
it
He's not
Well-
wrong though.
it
He's
did
out of line, but
start
he's
with
right.
with the political factions, and then just kind of kept going.
In the
We gotta
eyes of
make
the
sure we don't get,
law,
swept up in
The
it.
queen wanted
We're
a solution.
executing
We are the
justice.
finality of it.
in the eyes of the people, it may be murder. We'll never know.
It depends on who you ask, I guess. I don't know.
If we're asking the Karchevians,
Karchevians, Bolsheviks, what's the difference?
well,
Loyalties.
back here.
They're all Slavic.
Are they?
No,
no.
but I bet they are. They smell like it.
I feel like Guy is from Oldenfrost. Just way the fuck up here.
Up to the north.
I
I'm
would
from right. where did
I
I
was
say I from?
frostbitten before I could walk.
I think I said it was from like this area.
You merely adapted
Bitches.
the coldness.
Yeah, you said you were from this region.
It's right here,
Vortex
right?
launch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was born in
Born in it, molded by it. I didn't see.
I
what
didn't
it
see the
was
light when I was already a man, and by then it was nothing to me but lightning.
The shadows
Yeah,
of
the
freedom.
headquarters for the
Wow.
Iron Hands Order is Rostock Castle.
I feel like
Gotcha.
Guy has literally probably never even been to the capital.
There's a really
just
good
been in the-
chance you haven't.
He's just been in the forests. He's like, "Ma, Your Majesty."
Yeah, like most of the Kadorn Forest is all up here too. So
Hold
it's
on,
like,
hold on, everyone say goodbye to your future self.
Oh yeah.
good
Bye, future
goodbye.
self.
Goodbye, future